Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Today's spirit is really acknowledging that feeling that we have when something really stressful or overwhelming, but in this particular instance, spirit is really wanting to talk about grief or sadness or loss. So that can be literally somebody that you've known and loved, or it can be a pet. Sometimes things happen, or even someone famous. Sometimes when we hear that somebody has passed over, it really gets us in the old heartola, right? So Spirit says that there's a sense of like, we need to let it go. Don't worry about it. Just go with the flow. Get on with your life. Life's, life and death, common as, taxes or whatever. We've just got to cheer up, pull ourselves together and march on by. But Spirit says today not to take that uh, as the given, right? Because we loved that. We had a connection with that energy of the person, the animal, the famous person, whatever it was, right? So there's an emotional stress, there's an emotional grief. And even when we let it go in that moment, where we're like, okay, your work calls you, you got to get back to work, money, bills are coming in, you've got to get back to it. You're like, yeah, I've just got to get on with it, right? And you get on with it. And you kind of do have to put it in the back of your head. But then every so often it comes up in your mind. And today's Spirit says that for one reason or another, this will have been happening for you, that you will have been having memories, you will have been having thoughts about your loss, however your loss occurred. So you will have been having this feeling. So Spirit is encouraging you to go with it for a minute. Allow yourself to feel that and remember the memories, the special things, the fun things, the connection that you had. And really feel it in your solar plexus and your heart center. That saying of, I've got a broken heart. That's how it feels. Like it really grips you there, right? So Spirit wants you to know that that's that Spirit reaching out to you to engage with you and to say, hey, I'm here and I care about you, and you've got some stuff going on right now. Let's have a little hug, right? And we can't see them. They're invisible. They're on the other side. The veil is there. We can't hear them. We can't feel them. We can't touch them. There's this sense of being really disconnected. But Spirit's saying today and over the next few days, you may find yourself thinking about them, noticing that, and noticing when that thought comes in your mind that is actually them tapping you on the shoulder, okay? So miss them and miss that unconditional love. Feel it and know that life continues after death for sure. And if you're not sure, then you should really come to a Rosie retreat, because then you'll know. All right. So, you know the deal. I'm going to pick 3 cards. We've got the left, the right, and the middle. Lefties. I am just never ceasing to amazing how the cards come out reflecting what Spirit was just talking about. And I swear to God, I shuffle them and they come out random as, okay? But here we have the Tower. And in this card, a tower is about transformation through chaos and loss, or some kind of like crisis that happens in our lives. And for sure, when someone has passed over, when someone leaves us, and I guess that can even be in a relationship where you are not expecting someone to leave a relationship, whatever it is, however it's happened. But I feel like more than, some for you that might be the case, but I feel like Spirit is really more talking about when someone has died or an animal has died, to allow yourself to really feel that loss, to feel that unconditionalness of the love that you had for that person, and really allow yourself to feel it. Like sometimes that can mean getting out the photo album and looking through and remembering, having a little giggle. Oh, remember when that photo was taken. That's the great thing about photo albums. And, in this day and age, you can just make them on your computer as well and get them ordered in and things. It's a lot easier than the old sticky stuff, right? So those lefties that got the Tower card, Spirit is really wanting you to acknowledge the Tower, the devastation that happened for you when you had that loss. And sometimes it's hard to talk to somebody else about that, right? but talk to yourself or reach out. I'm here for you. Okay, righties. Something is coming in a big rush, right? So, but it's coming in, it's a thought process. It's someone coming to help you. It's something that's bringing about a considerable change. And when change happens in our life, we can sort of feel like, I wanted it, but I'm not sure that I'm prepared for it. So Spirit's like, it's going to be good. And and there's things that you can do that help build your energy, whether that's going for walks, runs, going to the gym, eating well, whatever it is. There's this kind of real sprint to the finish line of, okay, I'm ready, right? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually ready. Okay, that is for you righties, and you have all the tools that you need to achieve the objective of where you're headed as well through that change. Middle card. Oh, we got the sun, and she is connecting to that sun energy. That ray of light is shining down on her. She's throwing her hands in the air, her necklace is in the air. It's throwing caution to the wind, just completely trusting in that connection that you have with your spirit team, and allowing that to become a part of who you are and how you operate in a day, so that when you feel uh, overwhelmed or confused, to actually going outside and really feeling that sun or wind or rain, whatever the weather is in your space, feeling that, and just feeling that nature aspect is an aspect of your spirit team that's reaching out to remind you that we're in this together and we will work this out together. Okay, and it's going to be beautiful, and the change is going to be great. Have a good day. Again, I've talked for way too long, sorry.